Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. It's the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolute pleasure having you along today. And thank you so much for my commenters and those that ask questions, because they brought to my attention something that's going on in the GOP house at the moment. So, as you probably would have all heard, the GOP in the House, in the Congress House, have voted to hold Merrick Garland in contempt. It's an absolute. I'm just going to say it's an absolute BS charge. What is happening is the GOP House have been after Joe Biden for 18 months now and have found nothing on him that they can charge him with. So they're just really getting desperate. Now, they've gone after Joe Biden, nothing there. Go after Hunter Biden, nothing there. Hunter Biden is being held accountable, but there's nothing that the GOP House can hold him accountable for. Last week, they were attacking Fauci, raking him over the coals, in which he stood up to them very admirably. So now they're going after Garland. Oh my goodness, really? Can you just actually run the country for a change? So they've gone after Garland. The vote was to hold him in contempt. I think it was 217 to 207. Not quite sure. Oh, there's the elusive sneaks streaking across the background there. So what they're holding him in contempt for is refusing to turn over the audio recording of Biden being interviewed by Special Counsel Robert Hur, reading the classified documents. Now, this is the same Robert Hur that put a report into Congress that contained several paragraphs of personal opinion, not fact. The House had received a transcript, a physical transcript of that interview. What they're now claiming is they want the actual audio so that they compare the transcript to the audio itself. What do I say? Only for starters. So Johnson is claiming it's up to Congress, not the executive, the judicial executive branch, to determine what material it needs for its investigations into trying to impeach Joe Biden. It's not up to Congress. It's to the judicial branch to determine. Anyhow, Garland has replied he is deeply disappointed re the disregard of separation of powers, which is unconstitutional. The DOJ needs to protect its investigations, and as he said, they've already provided a transcript, and he will not be intimidated by the politicising partisanship of Congress. So what's happened is there is one GOP, yes, that's Scott going moving onto the rug. One GOP representative voted against it. He's actually a former prosecutor, and he said he cannot support a resolution that would further politicise the judicial system to point score. Oh man. So anyhow, yeah, just come for a cuddle. So what's happened is the just anyhow. Trip and Wait Tarot is what I'm using for the GOP House. We know that this is purely politicising. It's because they've found nothing on Biden 18 months after they promised that they would indict him, because there's nothing there. Anyhow, I have warned you again and again and again that it would get worse before it got better. There is a sense of desperation now going on in the GOP. House members, they know that 2025 is going to be a really bad year for them, because if they lose the House and lose the Senate, which they will, that they're going to find themselves under investigation. Right, this card's popped out twice. Beware the false knight bearing gifts. They're trying to bring something, they're trying to offer something for their base to hang their hats on. So just show me. So they've now referred it to the US Attorney of the District of Columbia. Show me, how is this going to play out for the GOP? What have we got? Don't want to wish my life away, but sometimes this election can't come quick enough. What have we got? 5 months, less than 5 months, 4.5 months to the election itself. Can't come quick enough. So show me what is behind. Show me what is behind the GOP doing this. I'm really surprised that actually they had so many GOP supporting it. But come on down. What's behind? Yeah, the circles of support. Just push it back slightly there. This is them sort of circling the wagon, spilt the wine, circling the wagon, cheersing them. It feels very much like they're cheersing themselves. They're seeing it as a win, seeing it as something to celebrate that they managed to vote to hold Garland in contempt. Challenged by skilled work going on behind the scenes. They're fearful. There are a number in Congress, including the Speaker, who know that they're going to be in deep trouble when they lose their majority position. So, challenged by skilled work going on behind the scenes, potentially following money trails. This is what's behind it. Foundation, trying to defend themselves against the messaging that's coming forward. Now, the messaging that's coming forward, if you haven't seen it, Google Dem Trump ad veterans or something along those lines, where it's basically 30 seconds of continuous quotes from Trump where he belittles veterans. You've also got his Sharknado boat batteries, whatever that was, going off the rails. So the energy that they're stewing in is they're desperately trying to find a message that they can put forward in response to all this messaging that's coming at them that is not good for the GOP. In the past, unexpected out of left field, bringing forth a stinky fish. This is what they're offering. They're literally talking to the fish. Talking to the fish, this is what they are offering. And it's a desperation move. Crowning the reading, well, we all know who this is, dictating this, what he wants. I would very strongly suggest that a message came down from Trump that said, get Garland, because the DOJ are behind the Florida case as well. Aileen Cannon, the judge there, she's done a major misstep in a recent ruling that she made. Dave of Tarot by the Bay did a reading on that yesterday. I've always seen that she will be removed, and I do feel that case will go before the Florida election. So, yeah, we all know who is bringing forth the order is the emperor. Okay, I'm asking what's behind the DOJ. A lot of anxiety, a lot of legal stuff causing them anxiety in the near future. Okay, and their dear ruler being literally trampled underfoot externally. I'm really feeling there is a realization. I mean, you'd have to be dead and under a rock not to realize, but I'm getting that there's a real realization that Trump may not make it to the election, but they've hitched their wagon to this loser with a capital L. And if you don't like my readings, if you're a Trump supporter, don't even bother to give me a thumbs down, because that means you'll get fed more because you've engaged. Just potter along and find someone that supports your point of view. But they've hitched their wagon to dear leader. and they can't, now that it's out of control, freight train heading down the ravine, they don't have the ability to unhitch themselves. So yeah, this is going forward, a lot of anxiety. Internally, they're going to be seen and heard for who they are, and I just got hit with its retaliation for what did what was brought to the Congress? The women's contraception, women's rights for contraception. They also brought a border bill. It's also retaliation for supporting Ukraine. Johnson feels like he's been tricked into supporting Ukraine. They're they're being seen and heard for who they truly are. And it's quite off-putting for those that are watching. So they're trying to rile up the base, but the base are going, what the F? They don't understand, yeah, this is what's happening. Anyhow, hopes and fears, it's a nothing that they're bringing forward. I think the US attorney in the District of Columbia will just go away. But this is what they're doing. They're bringing forth their best option, but it is only a page. The outcome, uh, the past, gifting. I'm going to put it, gifting to the emperor. It's a gift. Here, dear emperor. It's not going to bode well for them. It's not going to turn out for them. It is literally an abuse of power, but it does have others walking away. Democracy will stand firm, trust in the system. Democracy will stand firm and walk away from this. I don't even think the Attorney General of the District of Columbia will hear it. He'll just declare it's a nonsense and it's not going to bode well for them. It's all about lying and betraying and deceiving and trying to steal, uh, corruption, moral, financial, ethical corruption. But the House Republicans might find themselves in this situation, and that is going to be their legacy. So, what's the legacy that they have, aside from backing the old man while they stand around gossiping instead of actually moving forward? That's going to be their legacy of having control of the house for 4 years that's going to be their legacy. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I mean, they've only got 4.5 months, but I just don't feel it's going to go anywhere. So show me. Johnson has said they're referring it to the US Attorney for District of Columbia. Will the District Attorney even hear the case? You want that one? Come on down, let's have a look. Will he even hear the case? Right, mercenary actions bringing it forward. They're going to face a harsh truth, and it's going to be emotionally cleansing, emotionally overwhelming for them. Here's Dear Emperor, trying to hang on to anything that he can hang on to, his insecurity, but trust the system. Trust the system. Yeah, I'm not feeling that it's going. We've got here, forced to retreat, walking away, the judge going, really, what the? So, judgment, those in the GOP, but tower moment for them as we have balance and moderation, investigation being stopped. I mean, I know there's a lot of major arcana, so it could be yes, but none of them are saying, yes, it's going to go ahead. I'm just feeling that the US Attorney for the District of Columbia is just going to push back on it. Now, I'll get my tiny, tiny, really hard to shoot for um, traditional Rider-Waite out and just have a look. How's this going to go for Merrick Garland? How's this going to go for Merrick Garland? How is this going to go for Merrick Garland? How is this indictment going to go for Merrick Garland? I don't feel Merrick Garland. I've said it for a long time now. I think he'll get to the end of this year. There'll be the election and he will step down. He'll go to the end of the year, but he'll step down. He took this on, I believe, as a favour for Biden to clean out the DOJ, which Trump had stacked with Republican supporters, and to bring these cases forward, which are so much more convoluted than we think they are. And Jack Smith was ready, gosh, what is it, probably going on 12 months ago, for the Florida documents case, but has been delayed. So don't attack Merrick Garland for this being delayed. Don't attack Merrick Garland for this being delayed. He's apparently, word has come out, information has come out that literally as soon as he stepped in, he started the process, but he had to clean out. He had to, what had flipped over there? Yeah, he had to clean out the DOJ. And then every time they pick up a rock, there's a dozen snakes under it that slither off, which they need to follow down. Show me how this is going to go for Merrick Garland. I don't want to ask how he feels because I know he's really the fact that his integrity has been called into question. The fact that Robert Hur is a real pro-Trumper, but they're attacking Garland in regards to, Garland's forced to protect Robert Hur. It's just, how's this going to go for Garland? Okay, King of Swords. My Jack Smith card, my Alex Whiting card, but literally it is just bringing forward powerful standing up for the truth. So I'm going to say Merrick Garland as well. It's not my DOJ card, but I'm just going to say he's standing firm with his sword to protect the integrity of the DOJ, challenged by these gooses going rah, 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 look at us, but they got nothing. It's about an intention seeking. If you have a look in the background, it's a bit hard because these are tiny cards, but everybody's walking away. It's the challenge is the noise from the I'll put it there because I've got plenty of room with these tiny little cards. His challenge is the noise of those in the GOP House trying to push their agenda. They're going to find themselves entrapped by the messaging. The energy not behind the scenes, the energy that Garland is in is the DOJ. Emotional stability, bringing forward balanced DOJ, but it's also about emotional maturity, stability, security, protection. Yeah, it's my DOJ card. It's also my Biden card and it's my IRS card, but this is the energy that Merrick Garland is a emotional maturity. He's a good diplomat, he's a good negotiator, but he's bringing stability to the DOJ. So what's going on in the past? The voter. That's interesting, the voter in the past. Because of the elections, thank you. But it's also, he's doing it to protect the voter. Not protect the voter from Biden, but it's the DOJ's job. It's not their job to be like Barr. Barr was the worst Attorney General that you can think of, where Barr was basically giving daily briefings on what the DOJ were doing. All of them are accurate to be to put it out there. But yeah, Merrick Garland's job is to protect the integrity of the people of the US. Okay, crowning this reading, the Hierophant, the authorities. Well, what's over this energy? Trump. Trump dictating. Could also be Biden staying in control, but it's also one of my trump cards. Walking away is the immediate future. So this is the third time this card's come out, third or fourth time this card's come out. Uh, the immediate future in regards to this, Merrick Garland. I do know that he is going to, well, what I feel, I don't know anything because I just get what my guides tell me, but that Merrick Garland is going to step down after the election. Um, but this may just simply be emotionally walking away from it, the harsh truth coming forward rather quickly, possibly for the GOP, bringing forth the sword of truth internally, balance and moderation. So I'm feeling that this is the case being brought to the US Attorney for District of Columbia. Uh, I get the feeling it might come forward very quickly, but um, the US Attorney for the District of Columbia is going to be non-partisanship in regards to this. Okay, hopes and fears, Tower moment. I'm actually going to draw some cards to see whether this is the GOP or Merrick Garland himself. But hopes and fears, a Tower moment. Literally tearing down the existing structures to be able to rebuild, a lightning strike moment. The outcome, we've got the Two of Pentacles, which ship to bring into harbour. We've got the smug disappointment in what's on offer. And then we've got the Emperor. Okay, sorry, Emperor. Hierophant, my bad. Hierophant is the DOJ. Merrick Garland, DOJ. The energies at the moment. Here's Trump at the end. My bad, I shall backtrack on that. The Emperor. But you've got the truth being packed up and moved forward in regards to what is this nothing case. A lot of information coming out very quickly, skill work behind the scenes, anxiety, the integrity of the DOJ, negative headlines, the integrity of the DOJ, which is Merrick Garland's finding very difficult to, because he's under attack. His integrity, his honesty is under attack. But we have the Ace of Pentacles there. I'm going to keep going. Contracts and agreements. And this is my Trump legacy card. Difficult message. Difficult, burdensome message. Secrets coming up. Full illumination about those who are bringing this forward. Okay. Then I ask another question. Sorry about this taking so long. I think this is quite important. Because what I'm getting is this side where I've got the walking away and the harsh truth and the rebalancing and the Tower moment and all this. I think this is going to backfire on the GOP. So because of these cards that came out about secrets, burdensome message, all the contracts and agreements, I just really feel this is going to backfire on the GOP. So I'm going to go back to my Trip and Wait tarot. How is this going to play out for the GOP? Give this to the US Attorney in the District of Columbia. I don't know who that District Attorney is. Show me, how is this going to play out for the GOP? I got a swear word beginning with F and O. I think the district attorney are just going to tell them to get lost. is what I feel. How's this going to play out for the GOP? Come on, Dad, let's have a look. How's it going to play out for the GOP? Right, okay. Again, this is what, third or fourth time this card's come up. The money trail, the skilled work going on behind the scenes. How's it going to play out? They're challenged by trying to keep money things secret. Why would this challenge them? Money trail and trying to keep money trails secret because the DOJ is on their trail. This is the here and now. This side, those that have feathered their nests via being in Congress. In the past, we've got the legislators. Could also be information brought forward by the all-seeing cat. Could be an investigator. Emotionally overwhelming. A significant end in new beginning. Temperance. How's it going to play out for the GOP? Moderation. A return to moderation. Celebration. Circles of support for the Emperor. I do love the spilt wine here. Their wine is going to spill. Those that are trying to protect Trump. Why is this part of trying to protect Trump or just supporting Trump? Okay, hopes and fears. Here is the District Attorney of Columbia. Full illumination. Prosecution. Disappointment. Ruling and disappointment in the outcome. And finding that they were chasing fool's gold. Yeah, I just really feel it's going to be that the District of Columbia judge is just go away type thing. They're going to look at it and there's not going to be a case there. Okay, let's see how it plays. Love to you all. Just look after yourselves.